Hey everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, back with you again today for another fun project. It's going to be kind of a quick video. I'm just going to show you the base of this project. I'm also going to put a link below to my sister's YouTube, The Crafting Auntie, and she goes into full detail. Well, I'll go into full detail for putting this together, but if you don't quite understand, if I'm not making much sense, then you can always go over to her video and she will explain it as well. Okay, so today we are going to do it's an over the page paper bag project. That's what I'm calling it. So we're going to get this lunch bag to look like this. This is the over the page part here. I closed it with a hidden paper clip that I made here some time back, decorated on both sides. I also, what she didn't do and what I did was add a pocket here. This opens up here. There's goodies in there. The pockets are here. And these are all vintage documents that I used on here, actual vintage pieces. And I had these tags, and so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and decorate them and put them in there. And then in the back, the tags go in the over the pocket part, and what holds them in is the hidden paper clip. Now you can use whatever, a rusty paper clip, whatever you'd like to do to put on there to hold these in over your page. So I went ahead and decorated these up. Cute. And here's the over the page part. I also added a pocket here. I found this in my stash, this bag and this piece here, which is a card for putting down your scores or whatever you're playing. It's a vintage piece. And I just added this as a topper to be able to pull it in and out, and added a digital tag there. Not tag, but label. Label. Okay, so what we're going to do is get this ready for you to decorate the way you want it decorated. And what I did here is I glued it in such a way, I glued the sides here because it's this part right here that's open. I glued them together, and you can see that you can put something on this side of these little flaps or on the other side. So right in there. So what I did was I just took one and put it in the back one, the one closest to this side, and then one closest to the upper side. Put it down and put the hidden paper clip on. Come on. Or as my husband would say, here. Oh, goodness. Okay. So yeah, there it is. And I just put a tab on here. So let's get some measurements down and get this cut up. Okay, so I have a paper bag that is from Dollar Tree. And it is 11 inches by 5. 11 by 5. Now, what I did was I shortened it a little bit. So the first cut, first of all, what you want to do is get your bag to where you have this part towards you, bring it up, and I cut it at about 1/2 inch from this point here. So about 1/2 inch is what I have done, thereabouts. and cut it off. If you flip it over, this is the part that will be opening up. And when you stick it down, it opens up much better. And this part here is where you will be putting your tab. Okay, so there's that. And then I cut this down about 2 inches from this mark because it is so tall. I wanted it shorter. I didn't want it super tall or long for my journals. Okay, so about 2 inches in, and I cut it. And that is just a scrap piece. Okay. Then here I brought it down for the over the page part about 2 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and score that because it's a little bit easier to score it first. And I just take the big end so it doesn't cut into the paper. And I just score it at 2 inches. Do it very carefully. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. And then you take this and you just fold it down. Make sure it's even on both sides as best you can. These are not perfectly sized or anything by any means, so but I'm sorry for the arm here. Let me get the and just crease that down. Now this part here that you just cut off and how it'll open this way will be glued right on the front here. Okay, glued right on the front here. And then this is, see, actually this is your over the page part. So either side, actually, just leave it like that, turn it over, and then put this on the front. So here is your over the page part here, and here's where you can do a pocket here as well as this, or just straight down. And then you can put a pocket back here if you want. Okay, so what you do with this before you glue this piece on is glue it closed here on both sides and down here. So let's go ahead and do that because I'm going to make another one. It was fun making that one. A lot of fun and very easy. Okay, so let's get this glued shut here. Oops, getting glue all over the place. Here. I like to do that part first, and then we'll seal up the bottom. But I like to get these side ones here done. At least this part. We don't want done. And glue that down. Okay, so now you just have this part to glue down. Do here and on this side of it. Go across here on this side of the flat here, and also go on this side. And I'm just using art glitter glue on it. Just any PVA glue will do. Okay, so it's all closed up here. And for this, you'll want to close these flaps up on the inside here so that you still have this opening and this opening. So let's go ahead and close those. Now what you'll probably want to do too is before you glue your front piece on, you'll want to get it covered. Just get the bigger piece covered. It would be a lot easier. And I just happen to have some pieces of paper here that I wanted to use, so we'll do that together. How's that? Okay, that inside. You don't want to glue here or here, just the inside pieces there. These side ones here. Okay, there you go. All right, so this is the over the flap. This is the front. And here's this piece. Now what you want to do is cover this piece first, this big piece. So what have we here? I do have this large piece left over from the last time. So I think I will use that. And you don't need it all the way down. You just need it enough to cover where this isn't. So just like halfway down this large piece. So you don't need it all the way. Going to mark that where I want to cut it. I think I'll cut it right about there, which will make it about halfway down, and your front piece will cover it. Okay, so I'm going to get my trimmer out. This is a very easy, fun project, and if you have paper bags of any sort, it would work. There. And I need to mark it here where I want to have it. I want to have just a little tiny border, and before I glue it down, I want to ink it. So there and there. I want to ink the base and this piece of paper. I'll do that. I'll do that. And my sister did develop this, so that's where I learned it. It was from her. Okay, let's put that away for the moment. And get an eraser out. I don't want these little marks here. Here. Okay, so before I glue it down, I want to ink it up. I hope everyone's doing okay. Hopefully you're warming up now. Man, a lot of you have really been through it, I'll tell you. We're supposed to be like 61 today here in Northwest Oregon. In fact, when I washed the girls' drinker, my chickens, I unplugged it. It's one of the Premier One drinkers that you can plug in the winter time, and it keeps the water from freezing. So it goes on at a certain temperature and off at a certain temperature. And it's a lifesaver, that's for sure, because we've had some really cold temperatures, and I know that it would have been frozen solid otherwise. So yeah, I'm just going to ink this up real quick and get that piece glued down, and then the front put on, and then I will leave you to what you want to do with yours. It was just a quick video to compensate the long videos you've been having. Let's put it that way. Okay. I just go ink this while I'm at it. So, yeah, my husband and I just got back from town. Went to Home Depot and Lowe's and little things like that. Went for a walk in Hillsboro, and yeah, it was really nice out, and we like to walk when it's good weather out. That's our favorite pastime, but we hadn't been able to do it because it's been so either cold or wet or both. So, yeah. Now, all these little pieces you're going to want to cover, and you can probably figure that out. Like in here, where you're going to glue it down, you'll want to cover here and here. It's really not necessary on the inside, but I did put a piece of cardstock on the bottom before I put the little goodies in there. But you'll want to cover at least these places. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down on the big piece. But the video that my sister has, she shows you also where to cover everything. And depending on your bag, I mean, she had a white bag. I don't have any white lunch bags, so, but I like my stuff grungy, as you know. So I didn't care about that. I wanted the brown bag. Okay, so I'm going to leave just a little bit of edge there like I did on the other one. Just a little bit. Whoop. No, not too far. Not too far. Okay, there we go. So, here's the over the page. Here's your front. And then you can now go ahead and glue this down. And so that's what I will do now. I'm going to go ahead and glue this because I don't want any chance of lifting anywhere. It's just my preference. You do what you want to with yours. But I like to get these all closed up first. Come on, cooperate with me. Okay, so now I know it's going to be true when I put it down. Yeah, we have a neighbor behind us who is getting a new roof put on. We've already done ours. Very expensive. Oh my goodness. Of course, we had a lot of extra plywood put down and all that kind of stuff in a good shingle that'll last for a long time. So, yeah, we've already got that done and paid for. But man, stuff like that is just so expensive. Okay, I'm gluing this one straight down instead of the pocket here, but you could do a pocket like I did on this one here. Okay. And then I have these documents. These are vintage ads. And I tried them in my stash, and I thought, oh my gosh, those would be really cute on here. So I just pulled them all out and decided which ones I wanted to put on it. I got it from a shop on Etsy, I think this is the one I got from the shop, or my sister sent them to me a long time ago. Yeah, so, I have make big money at home. Yeah. Okay, there. And I also have, don't go away now. Don't run away from me. I have a big pile of stuff here. Yep, big pile. And I have some book page here. It's really old German book page. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I think I'll just trim around it, ink it up, and put this here. Okay, so let me get I'll just do this part and then I'll let you guys go. I didn't want to do the entire thing, but I just wanted to show you. Let's see. I want to do that. Okay. I think I want to do it. What about there? Right there. With my cherry ruler. Okay. Get this off. Also, mhm. So this can go here like that. This can go here like that. Okay, let's ink it up real quick. Put those down and then I will let you go. I just wanted to get you started on this. And on the other side, it's just the big piece and then your flap inside and out for the over the page part. There. And here. These are really easy, quick. It's a quick and easy project. Okay, so that will go there. Get it put down. Figured out what I'm going to do on Monday yet. If there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know. Put a comment under this video. I would welcome anything that you would want to see made, and I will try to accommodate. Okay, put the big money down here. My tweezers out here instead of using my poor gluey fingers. right there. And I really like this here. Down. I've had these in my stash for so long, and it's like, okay, get them out and use them. My goodness, what's the deal? Okay, so there's that part. And then, of course, you need to cover this part here. I don't know what I want to cover that in yet. I have some coffee dyed thing, but it's too slick on the one side, so I don't think it's going to work very well. But I have some cicada wing paper here, and I don't know if I want that on there or not. Oh, that's actually kind of grungy. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to get this, come on, corner, straighten out. All right, here and here. And the cicada wing paper I got from Amazon, or it's comparable to cicada wing paper. And it's just a real fine tissue, a lot like pattern tissue, only a bit different. And I just sprayed it with my oxide sprays. And yeah, that's all I did. Oh, don't tell me you're not going to cut for me now. No, you're not going to do it for me. Okay, well, I'll do it the hard way then. Okay. Fine, be that way. So let's figure out where I put my mark now. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Here. Oh gosh. There. Yeah, see, it's just real light and feathery. But it has just a different kind of texture to it. Okay, how much do I need to take off? Pull it where I need to take it off. And then I can see it better. Okay. All right. I know I keep telling you I'm going to let you go, but I'll let you go after I glue this down. Oh, dear. I know. I know. It doesn't need to go all the way down into the crease because you don't want it to go there anyway. And you can wrinkle this up which is absolutely fine. You can wrinkle it up. There. Okay, so then now you would put a tab right here on this piece here, and it would open up right there. Still kind of damp, but yeah, it'll work just fine. So that is the front, and then the back, of course, is just self-explanatory. You just cover here, here, and here with whatever papers. Put a pocket here. I'll probably put another pocket here again. I like how that came out. So I just wanted to show that to you guys, and I will link my sister's video below on the Crafting Auntie, so you'll need to go and check her out. Check her channel out. She's got a lot of really neat how-to videos over there as well. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you again with some kind of project on Monday. Bye, guys.